Hi guys, my name is Carlos Rodriguez, and today we're going to be talking about the deltoids and its three heads. Okay, so before we begin the video, let's just get over some of the scientific stuff. I want to talk about how the deltoids activate in each head, how they elongate and stretch, and their insertion, their origin, and each of their functions. And I also want to talk about short versus long lever. Okay, to start out, let's talk about the anterior deltoid. So the anterior deltoid is the front delt, which its activation is through shoulder flexion, and to elongate it, it's through shoulder extension. The origin of this deltoid is going to be from the clavicle. Its insertion is going to be the deltoid tuberosity of the humerus, and like I mentioned earlier, its function is primarily shoulder flexion, but it also does assist in internal rotation. Middle deltoid. So the middle deltoid, it arises from the lateral acromion process and the scapula. Its insertion is the deltoid tuberosity of the humerus, and its function is going to be abduction of the shoulder. And posterior deltoid, which is going to be a back delt, this also originates from the spine of the scapula. Its insertion is the deltoid tuberosity of the humerus, and the function of this deltoid is shoulder extension and also external rotation. Okay. So short versus long lever. Short lever exercise are when your arm isn't fully out. It's kind of like a 90-degree angle. These exercises tend to allow the person to load a lot more weight compared to a long lever exercise. So that's the benefit of doing a short lever. Um, all right. So let's just get right into the video actually. Okay. So at the beginning of the video, the white arrow is the anterior delt, the green arrow is the lateral delt, and the blue was the posterior delt. This is me doing a short lever exercise, the shoulder press. So this exercise right here is going to work the anterior deltoid. Um, Little fun fact about the deltoids, typically the most worked deltoid is usually the anterior delt. Um, Leads to a lot of tightness, a lot of rounding of the shoulders. We want to make sure that we're stretching this and we're working our posterior delt also because we do a lot of pressing movements and stuff like that. So we want to try to even it out, to the best of our ability. Okay. All right. Next exercise we have is the short lever lateral raise. So this is going to be the middle deltoid work. This is going to be the abduction of the arm, which like I mentioned earlier is going to be again for middle deltoid. Okay. Next exercise here is going to be the long lever shoulder abduction or the T raise, whatever you want to call it. Um, so this right here would be lighter weight. As you can see here, I used the 20 pounds in the other one. Here I'm using the 8 pounds just because it is a lot heavier when you have it further away from your body. So I wasn't able to load the weight as much. All right. Next thing right here is going to be posterior delt um, flies. So this right here is going to actually work the posterior delt while also stretching the anterior delt. So this is a double exercise. You can use this for two purposes. A lot of exercises tend to do that, but this right here will work the posterior delt while stretching that usually really, really tight anterior delt. This right here is going to be the long lever version of it. It's going to work the same thing. Again, I have to load a lot less. I can't put as much weight when I'm doing long lever because it is further away from my body. All right, right here is me actually doing a medial head stretch or a middle deltoid stretch. So just put your arm right behind your back and stretch it out. And then this is how you do a posterior delt stretch, just right in front of you. Just hold it. These are all common stretches. These are just both static stretches. Well, that'll be all for today. I hope you guys have an awesome day and you guys enjoyed the video. Goodbye.